Prophet, a cartoon, a magazine, and Istanbul is burning with anger. What started as ink on paper has spiraled into clashes, arrests, and nationwide uproar. On Monday, clashes erupted in Istanbul. Police started firing rubber bullets and tear gas to disperse the crowd. Hundreds of protesters took to the streets to protest against the Leman magazine. Why? Over a cartoon. It started when Turkey's chief prosecutor ordered the arrests of the editors of the Leman magazine after it published a cartoon of Prophet Muhammad. The prosecutor said that the cartoon publicly insulted religious values. On social media, a black and white image went viral. Two men, named after Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Moses, were shown shaking hands in the skies over a city under attack, and outrage followed. Protesters flooded the streets. A group of young men linked to an Islamist group gathered outside Leman's headquarters soon after the publication. They started hurling stones at the building, and videos across social media showed protesters kicking the door of Leman's office in central Istanbul. They also stormed a bar frequently visited by Leman's staff. Between 250 and 300 people clashed in the heart of Istanbul. Slogans filled the air: tooth for tooth, blood for blood. Turkey reacted swiftly. The magazine's graphic designer, the cartoonist, and two other staffers were arrested, and more arrest warrants have been issued. The Interior Minister, Ali Yerlikaya, had called the drawing shameless. The Justice Minister, Yilmaz Tunç, has echoed him and said that the cartoon harms religious values and damages societal peace. Yerlikaya also shared the videos of 4 staffers of the magazine being arrested. But the magazine denies it all. Leman says that this was not a caricature of Prophet Muhammad. The magazine's editor-in-chief, Tunç Akgün, who was in Paris, said that the name Muhammad referred to a Muslim victim of Israeli bombardment. He said the magazine would never take such a risk.
In this work, the name of a Muslim who was killed in the bombardments of Israel is fictionalized as Muhammad. More than 200 million people in the Islamic world are named Muhammad.
Now, the magazine says it's a deliberate misinterpretation to stir provocation. Through a string of posts on X, Leman defended the cartoonist. It takes a very malicious person to interpret the cartoon in this way, it said. Now, the fierce reaction may remind one of the Charlie Hebdo case. In 2015, 2 French-born Algerian brothers stormed the Paris office of the satirical magazine after it published cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad. They killed 12 people. Now, this Turkish case has reopened those wounds. It shines light on a country where freedom of press is still a dream. Turkey is ranked 158 out of 180 in the 2024 Press Freedom Index by Reporters Without Borders. So here we are again. The fine line between offense and expression, faith and satire, seems to be blurred once again. One drawing, a cartoonist in jail, and editors under arrest orders. When words and drawings spark outrage, it's not a debate anymore. It's a battle for control.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.